Good evening, hello, and welcome to Prime Business with me, Emma Davis. So our stories. Panel members of the Joy Business Thought Leadership Forum have advised governments not to introduce new taxes in the 2024 budget. They argued that businesses are already struggling under the current tax regime. Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Mark Bedua-Boaje, was part of the panel and called for removal of nuisance taxes.
Disappointment over the years where we've had a situation where we've presented what we think that should be the case for Ghana, looking at the business environment and what businesses are talking about. But in the end, you look at the budget that will come out and it's so heavy on taxes, a budget that is supposedly being support and to boost productivity. You see numerous taxes in those budgets, and I think that is not helping us. We have done that, presenting our input. We are hopeful this time around, looking at the various engagement that we have had. And of course, we've also received some assurances from the minister in some of the other engagement that they have heard our cry, and they actually know the impact of these taxes on businesses. And for me, I mean, everybody now can see what is happening. Even if you are not within the business circle, when you go and the prices are up, you could see that the one who is producing at a higher cost, and of course is translating into prices. And it's also obvious that if you look at GDP for the first quarter and second quarter, you realize the impact of these taxes and other costs on the cost of production of businesses. In fact, but for the services sector, all the major sectors that have the potential to drive the economy, the industrial sector, the manufacturing sector, the construction sector, they all contracted. And it's because inflation is high, it's because interest rates are high, it's because taxes are high. So when you put all together, basically they are not making any profit.
The Ministry of Food and Agriculture is of strong conviction that the Akosombo Dam spillage will not affect food availability. According to Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture, Yao Frimpong Addo, the ministry is undertaking an assessment of the extent of the impact of the spillage on farmlands in the enclave, but he is optimistic the national food basket will not be affected. Speaking at a donation ceremony by the Agricultural Development Bank to the Farmers' Day celebration, Mr. Frimpong Addo also hinted of some financial support to affected farmers of the spillage.
To the effects of climate change, Ghana has been experiencing rising levels of rainfall, causing water levels to rise beyond the maximum operation capacity. This led to the Akosombo Dam spillage, which began on 15th September 2023. The spillage led to the displacement of 31,000 people as of 19th October 2023 in 8 communities along the Volta River downstream. The extent of the damage to farmlands have not been ascertained, but Deputy Minister of Food and Agriculture, Yao Frimpong Addo, says his ministry is conducting an assessment and will soon share the findings.
We've had several meetings on the flooding, the effect on agriculture and everything. We've not come out yet with a blueprint, so that we very soon, it will not be long. I don't want to say anything about it now. I don't want to take the wind out of the sail. Something good is going to happen. You know, he made mention of some $40 million that we're going to use part to support agriculture in that enclave, and all these things are being worked out, and I know something good is going to come out. We got figures, real figures of farmlands that have been affected, and looking at the total figures of what we produce in this country and what the hectareage that have been affected, there's no way that one is going to have any adverse effects on our food security. So people should be rest assured.
The Agricultural Development Bank donated 1 million cedis to the Ministry of Agric to award the 2023 National Best Farmer. Here's Deputy Managing Director for ADB, Eno Oforiata.
We are here to pledge our sponsorship of 1 million to the 1 million Ghana cedis to 2023 National Best Farmer, and to reiterate our commitment to enhance our investment in the agricultural sector, to improve food security, provide raw materials and to agro-based industries, and create employment to the teeming youth of the country.
This year's National Farmers' Day celebration will be climaxed with an awards ceremony at Takwa in the Western region.
The University of Ghana Business School says it will continue to provide quality business education through various partnerships. According to the Dean for the school, Professor Giles Baole, it will engage various key stakeholders within the economy in its quest to bridging the academia and industry gap. He was speaking at the Axis Pensions Young Scholars Fellowship Awards ceremony.
UGBS Access Pension Scholarship is a scheme which seeks to provide financial support to needy and brilliant regular main campus students of the University of Ghana Business School. Professor Justice Baole called for more support from corporate entities.
The program has a promise of 200,000 Ghana cedis annually to support needy but brilliant students. Madam Chair, I'm happy to inform you and the gathering that there was a very, very elaborate process to select the students who have become our first cohort of the Axis Pension Scholars, Young Scholars Fellowship Program.
Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Nana Abba Apia Amfu, charged the scholars to be an epitome of excellence.
These scholars will go on to contribute to society, drive economic growth, and propel positive change. They are the embodiment of hope for a better and more inclusive world. As we outdoor this partnership today, we also extend an invitation to other corporate institutions to support this noble endeavor. This is an opportunity for all of us as members of the corporate community to step forward and demonstrate our commitment to extend quality education to underprivileged students.
Board Chair of Access Pensions, Ernest Abebu, pledged to expand the project to other universities.
The Access Young Scholars Fellowship Program, born out of our ethos of community service, represents our long-term commitment to directing a significant proportion of our CSR budget, corporate social responsibility budget, towards tertiary education. We hope to expand this program to other faculties and universities in the coming years as the Lord blesses us with more resources.
That's all for Prime Business Tonight with me, Emma Davis. For more business news, do log on to myjoyonline.com. Have a good evening.